everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Sarah and you're watching Visual and Art, Drawings, and DIYs. So a little bit about myself. I'm 27. I'm from Germany. I'm a self-taught hobby artist and a dog owner. And this is my first YouTube video. So what can you expect from this channel? I'm not quite sure yet how often I will be uploading to this channel. I have planned to make one video a week. It might be more if the circumstances allow it. This channel is probably going to be all about creating artwork with different mediums. I don't like to stick to one medium. I like to try out a lot of things. I work with watercolor, colored pencils, acrylic. I haven't tried out oil painting yet, but that's definitely planned. I do some digital artwork here and there, but I'm sort of lacking skills, I guess. Also DIYs to decorate your home or as a gift for loved ones. Just really neat little things on a low budget that everyone can do. Yeah. And also just kind of a personal art journal that I can look back on when I'm older. Of course, I have set certain goals concerning my art that I truly want to achieve. So it would be really cool if I could look back someday and say, yes, I got to where I wanted to be, and now I can see how I improved and how I developed over the years. So, but yeah, let's just jump into this piece that you're watching right now. Unfortunately, this has a really sad story behind it. A dear close friend of mine, his cat passed away the day before his birthday, I think it was. We can't really see each other because he used to study here in Germany and then later on went back to Brazil where he's from. But I just sat here all day and was like torn because I could imagine how horrible he must have felt. And so I sat down and I knew I wanted to do a really neat headshot of Leo, and didn't have any plans further from there. So I just gathered pictures that I found on his Facebook from Leo and sat down, did my sketch, and decided to go with my Copic markers. So normally I'm, I guess what you would call a neat freak when it comes to art. I tend to overthink a lot and stress my work out so much that I end up being very unhappy with the results or very strict with what I'm doing. I tend to strive for perfection, which isn't a bad thing, but it can be. It can turn into something bad when you're producing art, because sometimes you just, I guess, need to let it flow. And that's what I wanted to do with this piece. I would normally like go in with, I don't know, colored pencil and do like a really neat, high detailed thing, and would kind of like not be able to see the step where to stop and overwork it. And then it would just like, I don't know, I would just be totally frustrated. So I didn't want to do this with this piece. I just wanted to be very loose, and I just went into it thinking, you know what, F it, if this doesn't turn out right, then I'm just going to do it again. The markers that I am using actually aren't Copics. The Zero Colorless blender is, but I found a very affordable alternative marker I got a set of 60. They're called TOUCHFIVE markers, and I paid something between 40 and 45 euro. When, on the other hand, if you buy a set of 72 markers from Copic, you pay 248 euro, which is insane. I have a couple of Copic markers, and if I compare the quality of the two, I must say I would rather go with the TOUCHFIVE. There are some markers that blend terribly, others are a little under Copic status, some reach the Copic status, and in very rare occasions, I would even say they blend better than the Copics do. So if I have to live with like 3 or 4 colors of my 60 not working the way I want them to, I would still rather go with that than paying a shitload for the Copic markers. After the markers, I go in with my Faber-Castell watercolor pencils just to do some corrections and a little bit of detailing just to get the placement of things right. Normally I would use a white gel pen, but I don't know, they just don't quite do it for me. If you guys know a good one that you can recommend, please let me know. Mine are just always too opaque. They turn the color that's underneath. I didn't really know where I was quite going with the background. It just happened randomly. I chose a couple of colors that I liked and put them on the paper. What I did do, which you unfortunately can't see because it's my first YouTube video, and of course something has to go wrong, right? So I lost a little bit of my footage. But I guess you can kind of tell how I just randomly blocked in the colors. What I did do at the end, because these are watercolor pencils, I got a little bit of water and a paintbrush and just went very gently over the background to get this like kind of a little bit washed out effect. And then I took some acrylic paint and did the gold stripes in the crown. What I did do when I finished this piece is I scanned it onto my computer, brought it up in my digital art program, and started tweaking on it a little bit, just making everything look nice and clean, adjusting it so it gets as close to the original color as possible. And sometimes, which I also did with this piece, I turn it to a black and white piece just to see if sometimes, I don't know, black and white just always looks better. But yeah, I was really happy how this turned out. I guess it was because the person I was drawing it for means a lot to me. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely did. I will put a link in the description box down below to my Instagram if you're interested in checking out artwork that I've done so far. And I will post a link to where you can get these TOUCHFIVE markers if you really want to check them out. Thank you guys for listening to me ramble on. And if you have anything you want to say, I am thankful for every constructive critique on my artwork that I can get. So just leave a comment down below or a thumbs up if you like the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.